as a bunch of minis and have a bunch of different outfits. And
welcome once again to Conscripted, episode 37. Not Akun Sant Abd, episode 39. Listen to how close those numbers are now. We presently are rejoining the party on the... Still never remember to put the calendar up. The 24th of Deshris. And the party is rapidly making its way out of the Reach.
yes.
Wait, did we clarify okay, so we're making our way out. We're at the edge of the purple.
Yes, you are at the edge of the purple, and I will now convert this little circle here to be purple.
Cool.
It is now grape.
Ooh.
So as we're
And you guys are basically right about, right about here. Come on, give me the ping tool. Right about here.
as we're crossing a visible border into safety or out of this purple thing, I'll nudge Raw and say, "Didn't you have some sort of experiment you wanted to perform on this?"
Yeah, once we're right at the edge, I was gonna when we think we're fairly safe, I wanna test doing consecrating the ground in the purple and seeing what happens to it.
Okay. Give me a caster level check.
Ooh,
Okay. You start and you start the process of casting Consecrate. And as you do, you have to you got to get out of the cart, obviously. You've got to get down on the ground and put your hand to the ground. And as you do, you can see the aura from your fingertips start to spread a bit of light and push back some of the ground. And as you get it out to its furthest reaches and the spell starts to solidify, you notice that the air kind of starts to clear up as well, and the sky starts to get, it's already a little bit speckled with regular light, but it starts to clear a lot more dramatically. But you can tell even from the little bit of watching it that, double check something about Consecrate real quick.
Do we have an official name for this purple stuff? I don't want to call it.
It does not have an official name. It is not creep because it does not move via ground communication.
Mm-hmm.
You've already learned that it is air-based.
What's wrong with that purple stuff, man?
It is the purple haze.
My name for it is the Reach, but that's not something that has been officially given to it by anybody.
Okay, wait, sorry, let me clarify. So there's nothing actually on the ground? It's like a mist?
The ground is purple, and it does grow into the ground, but it infects sort of like a plague, moving out in an area, turning the sky and the ground eventually the purple shade.
Oh.
That's why when you looked with your detect magic, you saw what looked like you were in a cloud of purple.
It all makes sense.
So yeah, you can see that this feels like it will hold for a while. It will probably make it to its duration, but as the duration disappears, you can kind of watch as the specks of purple kind of seem like they're trying to push against the rim of the spell in the 20 feet around you. And I need you to make sure you... God damn it, lights. You got too bright. I need you to also take 25 gold off your character sheet because I don't think you bought the silver dust that you need to have.
Oh, yeah, probably not.
But I'll assume you just use it as you need it for now, as long as it's not excessively high.
Yeah.
Aravos is making notes in one of his books about this. Or not books, I guess, spare parchment.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
I think I only have my spell books. I'm not wasting spell book pages.
All right. But yeah, you can see that the Consecrate does have an effect on this area. Is there anything else that you wanted to do on the edge?
There's nothing else I want to do, so I'll just hop back in the cart. I just wanted to see what kind of effect Consecrate would actually have on this stuff, so we have an idea, like, how this sort of magic basically affects what we're dealing with.
Okay. As you come out, as you actually cleared out the area, you'll notice it's very, very late in the day. The third sun is close to setting. And you'll start...
I would be curious, though. I guess I should have, I don't even know if any of the trees grow out here, and I'm not sure the range on this, if I could have...
In this particular area, there are very few trees. The trees that are out here are the traditional desert trees. They're the savanna trees.
But this could be an interesting thing if we ever have to come back in here. It does say the range is 25 plus 5 feet for every 2 levels, so I could effectively get another 15 feet, so 40 feet or...
No, sorry, the area is still only a 20-foot radius.
20-foot remnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so... But a 20-feet range, so if we ever needed to be in a specific area, it'd be kind of interesting to see if it kind of, what it did to the trees if we ever have to come back in here and be near one.
Okay.
So I think as we pulled over to do this, or while she's doing this, or after, I think we have a discussion amongst the party with Pierre to see what our plan is, because it's getting late, and where we're headed and what we're doing.
Yep.
Yeah, I would, before we do that also, while she's doing that, I would like to do some last testing on if I can find any smaller organisms. I obviously don't want to go up to a giant bush, but you said there were smaller growing pods out here, right?
Yes, there are. You can find some singular pods that don't have much growing in them yet, especially out at this range.
Can I test different enhancements on Ioun to see if these demons, or what should we call, while we're having common, is it okay to just keep calling them the demons? Is there something better to call them?
Until you have more details, you don't really know what to refer to them as. You can refer to them as whatever you want. You guys are the first to actually bring back specimen, so you kind of have naming rights to some degree.
For the moment, I'm just going to keep calling them the demons.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can I test? So I've already tested electricity. Can I test cold, and can I test flame on it?
Yeah, cold does not have a positive effect on it, from a carving perspective, but it has the usual damage effect, as does electricity, as does fire. Nothing really seems to have a difference of effect on the pods energy-wise.
And does the frost seem to slow them, my normal attacks do on normal people?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to test? I don't know if we want to go there, but I have enough spell points left if we wanted to test what holy magic does to it.
You might want to save some. I mean, we'll see what we decide, but
sure.
if we are going the aggressive, get the specimens back as healthy as we can, then there's not going to be a lot of resting in this next leg.
Okay. Well.
So yeah, let's have that conversation with Pierre.
Yep, let's have that conversation with Pierre, because I spent a lot of time thinking about this after what you said. So, lead it.
Metagaming Steve.
Yes, metagaming. As the GM, I am the ultimate metagamer.
Well, it's just that's why I bring this stuff up, too, because it probably makes for a better idea of crafting on your end, too. So yeah, I would basically... My main thing that I would open with to Pierre is ask Pierre, have you ever navigated in extreme circumstances? I know that I have orc eyes that see very easily at night.
You mean when I'm running away from people that are chasing me in the dark?
Yes, exactly like that.
I'm gonna take that as a no then.
So you've done it. You can navigate at night. You trust your abilities to do so?
I can. Well, if someone else is helping with navigation, I can get us there at night, through the night. Where are you talking about getting us to quickly? I feel like you're being deliberately vague.
We need to get to Gazarim with these corpses.
And we will, in fair time.
These are corpses, though. They're dead. They're rotting.
Right, and you all have lots of magic. Somebody should have some way to keep them, right?
I look to
do not.
Sphinx.
Sphinx does not.
I do not either.
What kind of magic are we talking about?
I have a way to preserve corpses.
How about you, Zeke?
I forgot the name of the spell.
I don't think I do, but I need
Gentle
to make
repose?
sure. Yeah, I need to make sure I'm not the type of spellcaster that technically knows. I don't think I am.
You talking about gentle repose?
Yeah.
Does Cassius actually say that to Zeke?
I mean, yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't.
You don't know. No, Cassius does not say that, not knowing what
No,
a
not
gentle
that,
repose is.
No,
No,
the
no,
part
no,
about,
Cassius was about to make it to the list.
No.
part about,
he said-
Cassius
no,
has been
spell.
secretly a high-level wizard the entire campaign.
Yeah, he's the wizard that's been stalking me in the party.
Oh, that would be great if
Kept
I
it
planned
under
that
wraps
out.
until he suddenly revealed all this magical knowledge he has.
No, I was asking about the other comment where he says, how about you, Zeke, for spells?
Yeah, I'd say it to him.
So I'll slap Zeke on the shoulder and say, "Yes, that great spell. You what do you call it? Bracing." And Arvos will kind of make a gesture with like a fake halberd or whatever, or pole arm.
So I guess with the observation that these things behave like normal animals, and that, at least in terms of how they are affected by things, I mean, my deduction, whether correct or not, would be that they would probably rot at the same rate. I actually don't know. How fast do animals rot IRL? Pretty fast,
a body decomposes. Hold on. Rate of decomposition. I believe it's 3 to 5 days is too far to do. Hold on. It's just.
I just feel like a corpse starts smelling really quickly.
3 to 5 days after death, the body starts to bloat, and blood containing foam leaks from the mouth and nose. Internal organs decompose within about 72 hours within 24 to 72 hours after death.
Yep.
Is there any knowledge check for how to naturally preserve a corpse?
You can. Yeah, actually, that would be I believe it would be a subset of heal. Let me see. Hold on a sec.
I was hoping for nature, but maybe not.
No, I feel like it'd be more
these
heal
aren't.
and alchemy. There's the two options.
Especially since these aren't
I'm
really.
gonna treat these like beef jerky.
Well, if
So,
Arvos
after.
he doesn't know.
Yeah,
Wait,
so after pulling the party and no one seems to have any sort of preservation, and we're basically operating on the assumption that within 72 hours these organs could start decaying.
Don't we have that thing where we can contact him?
Does your Ioun Frost stuff get cold enough to freeze water?
No.
Damn.
Would putting them in extra dimensional space stop them from decomposing?
Ooh.
It actually
extra
would
space.
to some degree because it would deprive them of oxygen.
Hooray!
That would probably buy you a little more time versus decomposition. Since one of the largest proponents of decomposition is actually exposure to air.
Maybe we could use that thing that we got to contact. I keep wanting to call him Arachnid.
Miraculous.
We already
Miraculous.
contacted him. We already told him we're coming.
Oh, I didn't know that we had contacted him.
You haven't contacted him yet.
Yeah, I know we had talked about it, but
How did you contact him?
We used
don't we have the thing?
I would I would have wanted to have roleplayed that out too.
okay.
Yeah,
I think he
didn't
did it
think
right
we
at the
had.
end of the session.
Okay.
Yeah, you
we
were
can
going.
roleplay.
You were going to notify him after you guys got out of the reach because you know that there everything is distorted. It's like trying to make a cell phone call while you're out in the middle of farmland.
Yeah.
Oh,
right,
okay.
right.
Yeah, hopefully he'll have at least some way to get us there quicker. He always seems to summon us whenever he wants to.
Okay.
Ooh.
Then
I could go
maybe.
there.
So then after basically everyone revealing that we do not have any natural or any spell tools for preserving, then yeah, I guess I would want to talk to Arachnid.
Okay, so you bring up the call after a
like
moment.
this.
Nope, like this. Heracles will, after a few moments, he will appear. What? What is it? It's late. Oh, you guys, what's up? What do you need?
We have specimens. But
Wonderful. That's great. About damn time. What took you so long? I thought you were heading straight there. By my calculations, you should have made it there by now and had them back.
Well, we're headed back now. We were delayed, but we're concerned that we're not going to be able to get them back fast enough before they decay.
Did you not bring the proper spells?
I don't have the proper spells.
No one picked up Gentle Repose. Arvos! Arvos, where are you? Get over here!
Yes.
Did you really forget Gentle Repose?
I don't know what that is. Maybe if I make a Knowledge Arcana. Oh shit, I do remember that spell.
Yeah, it must have skipped your mind when you were leaving. But yeah, you do remember the spell Gentle Repose.
Ah, yes, but I didn't study corpses in my studies. I was studying more of other things I didn't really know.
Damn it, Aravos. Hold on. Let me see what I can do. And the thing kind of follows him as he looks like he's walking around for a moment doing a few things. Alright. To locate where you're at. Oh, I have an easy way to locate where you're at. That's good. One moment. And he starts doing something, and all of a sudden, you get the camera looking at what it's recording view, where it tunnel visions into several versions of Heracles standing behind himself or in front of himself and in front of himself and in front of himself and in front of himself. And he's like, okay, that's good. That should work. Now let's hope this spell works. And he starts casting something. It's a little hard to tell though with the way it is what he's casting because his hand movements are blocked by himself. But eventually, yeah. He is using.
Lord.
Where's this spell? God damn you, piece of shit!
Teleporting me a scroll.
There it is.
Free spells incoming.
Yeah, he is teleport. He is using teleport object.
Ooh.
All right, you should have a scroll of it. And don't waste your fucking time trying to put it in your goddamn spellbook right now. Use it to preserve the corpses. We don't have time for you to sleep and then finally get it, especially since I'm pretty sure your hot-headed gotta get the research done on these leader is gonna want to rush his ass out here with them.
Well, also, it only has one target, so he does have to make sure to put in his spellbook. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Huh?
One target? Are you sure?
Corpse touched, yeah.
Fuck!
Oh.
I should have said 3. I knew it! Damn it!
This is also, since I identified it, I assume I know it's a high-level spell, right?
Yes, it is a very, very high-level spell.
I have a chance to fail to learn this. This is if I fail.
Oh no, Gentle Repose is only a second. It is a 3rd-level wizard spell.
I mean, it's probably better for Sphinx to just learn it, because it's only level 2 for her.
Yeah.
So she can cast more of it.
Okay.
Erebos can only cast it a couple times right now. And then we have, 5 corpses?
Oh, it's also necromancy. That's my opposite shit, I think.
You took... I thought you guys took 3 corpses and 1 tentacle.
How many hogs did we kill? We took all the hogs.
Yeah, there were 6. There were 6
5.
total, but I didn't remember you loading up all of them. But maybe you did.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I remember loading up 1 or maybe 2.
No,
Yeah,
because we had the conversation that I wasn't sure we would want that many, and then Steve said that we would know that we would want as many to conduct on as we could.
Because you'd be able to do more research on multiple bodies.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that part of
have-
the conversation.
So
All right.
Sphinx will have
Sphinx will learn Gentle Repose. And in the meantime, you can keep the bodies in. If somebody has extra dimensional space, they can put it in, or somebody wants to cast Rope Trick to put them in that.
Do not have that memorized. Do I have a scroll of
And then the bodies can fall out of extra dimensional space when the spell ends.
Unfortunately, I did not memorize such a spell. I didn't think we would need it.
I need to make sure I put this on her character sheet. Well, that's great. All right, so some of them are going to partially decompose then. as they do. Alright, I'll fill in the details for Gentle Repose later.
What if I continually displace them?
No, that will not really do it. In fact, that could actually cause them to decay more because displacement puts them partially in the ethereal plane, which means they're subject to 2 types of matter.
Jesus.
Alright, so... yeah, so this would mean that you all would also have to rest.
Yep.
Okay.
But if we actually have them preserved, then I wouldn't mind resting as much.
Okay. So let me see what we end up with for what of them decay.
They're all unusable.
Oh. 3 of them decay away. Or 3 of them have decayed substantially. The rest have not decayed much at all.
Like, already?
Yes. When you're looking at them, you're partially trying to figure out why that might be. And it looks like somebody has kind of been, like, leaned up against them, and their boots were, like, rubbing against the corpses. And they have, like, you know, mud and like, some of the horse dung in it, and a few other things, like, in their boot. And that kind of has mixed into the bodies and helped make the decay kind of accelerate.
Okay.
As nobody said they took the time to wrap the bodies.
Well,
I mean, I asked for natural ways to preserve, but I don't have heals.
They're not completely, like, ruined. They have decomposed faster than they would under normal conditions. Because again, decomposition is 24 to 72 hours. Dependent upon a number of factors. Even still, the next day, Sphinx will memorize Gentle Repose. And we'll cast 5 castings of Gentle Repose. Or 6 castings of Gentle Repose. Everybody should reset their spell points. Oh, wait, actually, I gotta roll for random encounters.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if somebody stays up for the first 2 hours, and then I'll stay up the rest of the night. Or vice versa.
The spell points, I assume we've used her mansion thing, no?
Yeah, that's fine. And she can cast the spell that will keep anything not intelligent from seeing you.
Right, yeah.
So this will minimize any of the checks as well. Ooh, that is relevant. I don't think it'll matter, though. I think that's in the... yeah, that is not relevant. 3, and... yeah, you guys make it through the night just fine.
Perfect.
Reset your spell points to max.
Beautiful.
Then Sphinx will spend a whole lot of spell points. Why is this not fucking resetting? She has taken care of the corpses. They are preserved, and they will be preserved for quite a few days. So you guys can continue with your travels.
Perfect.
Yeah. I don't have anything left here to do. Does anyone else?
I don't think so. How far away are we from Kazarim? Are we like 2 days travel? Or?
You are about 4.5 days travel from Kazarim.
4.5?
Yeah, it's 112 miles from where you were at.
Okay. I think I just for the record, I continually cast Mage Armor as needed.
No, 110. So you're about 3.5 days travel.
Okay.
It's 40 miles a day, right?
I thought it was 30. Is it 40?
With horses, I thought it was 40.
Average carriage.
They're like heavy horses, probably. I don't know what kind of horse.
Hang on.
Okay.
I'll look this up just to double check. dividing it 5 an hour. Yeah, it's 40. Okay. So then that is actually 2.5 days.
Okay.
It's 110. Yeah. Okay. All right. This should be relatively. Ooh. Ooh. You guys will Let's see if you even see him. May not even see him.
Find another Pegasus.
No, actually, Mal and Cassius, you'll notice another tribe of centaurs. Only this tribe of centaurs is, like, dressed a little bit differently. They have headbands wrapped around them that have long, flowing, like, red banners attached to them. Or not banners, but, like, tails attached to the headband.
Like Ryu from Street Fighter?
Yeah. And they each are carrying a sword, like a scimitar, and a shield as they roam about the land. And they will, let's see if they notice you. They do not. So they're traveling in the distance some ways away from you. And do not happen to catch sight of you. You want to investigate or keep going?
No, I'm gonna see if I can. If not, probably not.
Nope.
Glad I got that out of the way then. Oh well.
Not shaking anymore.
Oh yeah, you can take that off your character sheet.
You can't make me.
While we're traveling, can I
if
make small
they're awake.
talk with the party around me?
You absolutely can.
Cassius, my good friend.
Ooh.
How goes it? I don't think we've had a chance to just chat.
Nah, it's been a pretty busy couple of days. So it's on your mind.
Give me. Well, we're all pretty close in the cart, right?
Yeah.
I'm up front.
Oh, you're up front with Pierre?
Yeah, I absolutely refuse to sit back with those things.
Can I? Okay, I don't know exactly how the cart works, but can I just be sticking my head out to talk to him? I guess.
Sure.
Well, it's like a flatbed,
Or
right?
is there
Like
room?
it's
Can
open,
I just sit
right?
out there with them, or is there no room? Is it
There's you could sort of squeeze in.
I'll just
It's not-
try to squeeze in.
It's not like a covered wagon or anything, right?
No.
Okay, yeah, it's all open.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll just try to squeeze out front if there's room. And I'll just say, Cassius, we haven't had time to really talk. What's your history with this party? Anything I should know?
This party met up around the same time as Sphinx did
Mhm.
after the incident with my last party.
Incident? What happened with your last party?
I don't have a name of the place we were at. We were just in a catacomb or something, right, Steve?
Yes,
Like a
that is
tomb?
correct. You were like traveling into a tomb.
Yeah. We were traveling into a tomb.
A tomb?
Yeah, it was a military mission. First time I worked with them. And it was who was it? That guy with the fire head that we ran into. And I think everybody except for the big one were all in there. I didn't really know them too well, and then they died. And I think I died.
What?
And then I was brought back to camp.
He definitely is telling the truth there, Argos.
Okay.
Well,
Sounds
actually,
like
is
I
like-
did die though, right?
As bizarre it is, you don't know if you died for sure.
Well, as far as I can tell, I died, right?
You can assume that either way. There's
Okay.
nothing to stop you from like believing either thing.
Yeah, as far as I could tell, I died.
People coming back to life is not a normal thing to hear about, right?
Not early in their lives. I mean, late in their lives, it can be a little bit more common because they might have access to friends or Yeah.
Not unless you're Cassius King, who's died twice.
That's impressive. I haven't heard of many lowly adventurers being resurrected. You must be quite the important person.
Oh, I was dragged away by was it like a spirit, right? Or it was...
yeah, you saw very little of what it was that dragged you away. What you were told when you got back to camp was that one of your team had brought you back, but then wandered off into the distance, never to return.
I watched them all die, right?
Yeah.
It was me and Spinks down there when we went back in my brain.
Yep, and Spinks wasn't really there.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was told one of my party members had brought me back, but I watched them all die. I'm not sure if that thing killed me or not, but...
What thing?
It's a mummy, I believe.
A mummy? This is all very interesting. You don't mind if I note this down? This is quite interesting. It sounds like a story I'd want to remember. This is amazing. Arlos kind of doesn't wait for a response. Kind of just pulls out his parchment, starts noting this down.
I heard a roll, but it didn't show up on my thing. Hold on.
I didn't roll.
Oh,
anything.
Okay.
Except for the sense motive.
I'm not actually sure. Aravos, what are you getting at here?
What?
What are you getting? Like, what is your purpose behind these questions?
I rolled the sense motive.
Oh, you rolled the sense motive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh,
That's because he rolled as a whisper.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do I just answer honestly?
Yeah, you need to tell me why you are, and then I'll tell him whether or not.
I'm trying to get stuff for Heracles.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Some part of this seems like he sincerely wants to know, but there's something about his sincerity to know that seems like it's not implicitly for himself.
All right. Even if I did know it was about Heracles, there ain't much he's going to learn that Heracles don't already know.
Yep.
But, yeah, and I was brought back to camp, and then I met up with them. I was put in their squad, and the rest is kind of history.
Quite the impeccable tale. Pierre, did you know about this?
I have not had him share with me his background.
Pierre, you've been sounding quite solemn lately. Have these demons brought you down? What's going on?
It's a little rough when you have to travel with somebody who believes that beautiful creatures should be sold for the highest profit possible.
Pierre, are we still on this? I thought we were past this. It was an error in judgment.
Yes.
I didn't know these creatures meant so much to you.
In judgment.
You know, I'm liking you more and more each day, Pierre.
My word, Pierre. Can we not move past this? What can I do to make it up to you?
You've already said what you consider to be an acceptable enough apology.
Pierre, your passive aggressiveness is quite intense, even for me. One day we will become the best of friends, and I'll just kind of tidy up my...
That actually makes Pierre chuckle.
I move back into the car. Just keep writing some notes.
Assuming I hear some of this, I will pop up and be like, Pierre, how are you doing? Like, I'm sorry for having to use a spell on you without ever asking you if you're okay with me casting spells on you, but I was afraid that your mind was not of your own.
It's not often that ladies touch me without my permission. It's kind of a delightful thing when I can get it.
Jesus.
All kidding aside, though, I'm fine. Yeah, I understand that if I'm not acting rationally, it is probably for the party's best interest that you take the action that is best for everyone. You ultimately stopped me from not only killing all of you, but killing myself. So no matter how I look at this, it is a good decision and the right decision.
I'll just nod.
I'll kind of offer him up a little bit of a drink if he wants one.
No, he is not interested in drinking.
No
No
drinking
drinking
and
and
driving. Good man. Good guy, Pierre.
Also, just so you're aware, Steve, I think Jess pointed something out. It looked like in your party perception, you still have Arius, not Erebos, and I'm not in there at all.
Oh, you're not. Thank you. I'll correct that
I
later.
knew it. Arius is still alive, and he's helping the party. What a good guy.
I have not
I think that's
reprogrammed
accurate. Erebos wouldn't be perceiving for you.
that. Got him.
I would like my half-decent perception to go to something.
Nope, you don't get it. When I roll you can actually give me a perception now, and actually everybody can give me a perception now. Because I think it's very obvious that I'm sitting here in the background
Oh,
working on something.
we're wasting all our good rolls. Oh
What
my
you working on,
god!
Steve?
Stop,
Tell me
everyone!
Zeke
You are
right
you are
now.
most certainly not wasting your rolls, because this
Tell me and Zeke right now.
genuinely matters.
Holy shiitake mushrooms. How many nat 20s is that?
So
3 of us rolled nat 20s on perception.
let me see where they
Oh, Jesus.
how will they see you.
And then I got one of my sense motive before I was almost in a row.
You will
2
actually
rolls in between.
get a little of a drop on them. So I should actually change the orientation of the map, I think, based on that.
Ruh-roh.
Because, come on, stop fucking with the map layer. Grab the right goddamn layer. Thank you. And here, I'll take the map layer. Fuck. Okay. And I need some of these on a map. On a map, on a map. On a map, on a map.
That's alright, you don't need any of those.
And 2. Alright, so as you are traveling along, you will notice a pair of very long, golden, lion-esque faced creatures with mandibles that jut out of their the sides of their mouth.
Oh,
These you have seen once before, and normally you've managed to avoid them. This time, not so much though, as they catch their eye to you, just as you catch your eye to them, your eyes to them. These are Orumvorax, and you will all need to, after I clear the initiative counter, roll initiative.
Are these the things that attacked us in our sleep that one night? One of them did.
I think that was something that happened. I don't remember every combat we've had.
It like burrowed and came out and attacked.
That sounds correct, because they do burrow.
Yeah, that was the thing. Oh,
How much time into our journey is this so I can knock off?
This is
points
a
for
couple
mage
of
armor?
this is a couple of days in.
Well, I mean this day, just because I've been casting mage
I'm
armor.
sorry,
I
day
don't
and a
know
half.
how far.
This is about halfway into the second day.
So just like one mage armor probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Minus.
Oh, yeah, we're...
Okay.
that should be-
There's enough time for you guys to be out of the cart if you want to, or be in the cart. It is your choice. But there is enough time for you to prep, realizing that you've caught on to them too late, a little too late.
There is or isn't.
There is. There's enough time for you to kind of set up, recognizing that they're likely to engage you at this point. But you're not fast enough to outrun them.
Okay, well, it doesn't look like any good in running, fellas. They're fast. Battle positions.
That'll start us off with Aravos.
Okay, I will take my position in the back of the party here and haste everyone.
Okay. Excellent.
That is my turn.
One creature per level. Zeke boy. It's your action.
Alright, y'all.
Without wasting movement, you can position yourself anywhere up to the edge of the front of the cart. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'll brace.
Okay. Ra.
I'm going to do my Flames of the Faithful. I'll move up to about there for now, and I'm going to do. I'm doing one of my judgments on them. I just have to figure out which exactly one I'm doing.
Okay.
That I'm going to be.
Maldronicus, well, she's doing that. You actually have the same thing that Zeke does. All of you have the. You can position yourself anywhere with relation to the cart, as long like you basically up to about where Zeke is standing, without using a move action.
Yeah, I want to be where I'm at.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Mel.
Sphinx isn't in the initiative too. I don't know if you
Oh,
want
thank you. I'll roll her in. I'm on the wrong layer. That means that the Aurum Vorax didn't roll in either. God damn it. What did it roll? It rolled a 19. Alright, so she's on 11.
Oh, so they would be going like right after Mal.
And... Whoa, what is it? Initiative? Oh, no, because Ra moved, and then Malon's going, and then Sphinx goes after Cassius, if I can get it there. There we go, and then let me re-roll them into the initiative order, because I put them on the map layer. God damn it.
They burrowed under the actual map.
One of their health bars did. Oh, there they go.
There they are.
Oh. You can shorten
And that actually put them into the initiative when I did that, so look at that. I'm going to roll them both actually onto the initiative, though. They're going to both use the same initiative because they are pet creatures, but I just want to make sure that if I delete one, I don't lose the other one. Okay. Now,
am I allowed to? So I've already tried understanding these things before. If there's the new encounter, do I get to roll? I don't know how that works.
What do you mean?
Like when I killed one previously, I had done a knowledge check and wasn't able to like identify it very effectively.
You have leveled since then, so yes, you may.
Is it nature?
It is nature, or Arcana, whichever you have is this higher. If you,
I'll keep the die roll. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
My Arcana is good, but it's not that much better. Okay. And you said we can reposition anywhere around the cart.
Yes, anywhere around the cart.
I'll be in front of Cassius, but a little bit away from Zeke.
Okay.
Such that Zeke is not. What is it? 10 feet that Zeke needs.
Yes, it is 10 feet that Zeke needs.
Jesus. All right. I'll just be over here and I'll cast images.
Okay. These are gonna move. Not far enough though. Damn. That one's gonna go there. And that one's gonna go there, actually. Yeah. Cassius.
Nah, homie.
They're friendly friends.
Cool. They're not burrowing or anything right now, right?
They're not currently burrowed.
Dope. I'm a 5-foot step in.
Okay.
And now this one I can see.
Yep.
He's about to feel the wrath.
Take that, shooties.
Yep. By the way, I did take clustered shots like we were talking about.
Excellent. Good choice.
So I'll go ahead and Ah, shit.
Oh fuck! I forgot I had bought that bow so that I could do stuff besides.
Yeah, you could have shot them this round.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't know whether or not their movement was 50 or 40, so because at 50 feet of movement, they would have gotten to you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Very, very true. That actually was my
Yeah.
thought. I thought that they could get there. Okay.
That is a hit. That is not a hit. And the third one is a hit, so 22 to one of them. Top one or bottom one?
Bottom one. I think that's the only one I'm within range of.
Okay. Sphinx is gonna go. Sphinx, since everybody's kind of clustered to this side, I think Sphinx would also be on this side. And she is going to cast. I need to put her character sheet in another tab.
I'd have that one extra attack, right?
Actually, for right now, I think Sphinx would be standing on the cart. God damn it. You what? Oh yeah, you would have the extra attack because of haste. That is
Cool.
also another hit.
Another 18 damage on top of that.
Yep,
Unless it doesn't count it, but I think it does.
it would.
Okay.
If my machine will stop locking that up, thank you. What is going on? This is so laggy. It shouldn't be. Is it gonna be that? I think so. Well, let's start with the. No, this is multiple targets, right? Yeah. So Mal and Ra can take a Boiling Blood, which is a +2 morale bonus to strength.
Oh, interesting. Did not realize that was multiple targets.
Yep.
So we got 2 orcs, I guess, no?
And yeah, that'll end that for her. Arvos.
Oh, geez.
Oh, actually, you know what I should do here too? Keep going. I'm sorry. How many rounds does haste last for?
I have it on my bar, so 6, so I'm -1. Now
Okay,
5.
hold on. I'm going to show you something that I realized that I should start doing here. You have 5 rounds of haste left. When that reaches 0, haste will be over.
Ooh,
Or no.
okay.
Cool. I like that.
How far am I from the party? I can speak to them, right? I just want.
Yes.
I'll just shout out. Are you want me to let them approach, or do you want me to stop them, or slow them down? Anyone?
The party can shout back, as long as it's within a
Hello?
reasonable amount of time.
Sure,
Bueller?
grease them up.
You got it, Zeke.
All right.
Kill him.
Grease underneath them.
You can grease one of them from what you can see. I'll need a perception if you want to try to be able to grease both of them.
Sure. I will
Because
try
you have the large horses in the way. No, I think with the horses in the way, you don't have a clear line of sight to where the foot is for one, but you can get the other. Do you still have that grease template? No, I don't think so. I think I fucked that up. I'll get that for you real quick. I don't want the one with the white border. Goddamn piece of shit.
Grease is what, a level 1 spell?
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius, right?
Targets one object or a 10-foot square.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I can't even grease both of them, can I? Because they're 10-foot creature. They're
If you got it like perfectly, what? Where did
Yeah.
that go? What was that called? Let's just look for this, and I'll just recolor whatever it is I find. There we go. Do this.
Ooh, like has black hole on them.
10-foot radius or 10-foot diameter?
10-foot square, it says.
Okay. So a little bit smaller. And then we will darken this in. There we go. There's your ool. Put it where you want to put it.
I can't control it.
Oh yeah, sorry. one of these days I will remember to give people templates. Go ahead.
Here we go. And I assume this is the one I could see, so
Yep, that is the one you can see. And he will have to reflex save, right?
Yes. DC 15.
Check this out.
Actually,
Oh, he rolled a 1 or a 2!
Got
I
him.
would have had to have moved a bit closer to cast it, so I'll move.
Okay. Damn! Rolled a 2. How long is the grease there for? Grease is 1 round per level.
1 minute per level.
1 minute per level. Jesus Christ! All right, I'm not even gonna put a grease timer on there. That's pointless. That'll be there forever. All right, Zeke.
I actually walked a little too close to him.
Do you want to go hang out in the grease? I mean, I'd like it.
Go run up and grapple him.
So does that auto deduct for you, Steve? That's really cool.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be 1 because you cast it, and then it should be at 5, right?
So last round was the first round that expired. So that would have made it 5.
Well,
because it's on his initiative that it goes down by 1. So yeah, okay, you're right. Yep. All right, Zeke.
Yeah, I'll just move in and attack.
Okay. Let's make sure that distance is good. Yep. Okay. Go for it.
Alright,
That is a hit.
for 22 damage.
21 damage, sir.
No, I'm within the...
Oh, you get the bonus from the, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
outside the 10 feet, yep.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Where'd the initiative tracker go?
Oh, good. It wasn't just me.
No. God damn it. Alright, Ra.
Okay, I'm going to Shield of Faith and move. Can't get where I want exactly.
Well, you got 60 feet of move. Your movement is 60 feet because you're hasted.
I thought it was only like plus
30, so that'd be 60 feet of movement.
But I don't have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, 20, right?
Fine,
I
so
have
50.
25.
I'm sorry, you have 50 feet of movement.
Okay, so
Please forgive me.
That's right.
I was off by 10. I'm so bad at this game.
Unacceptable.
Okay, so I think I have just enough movement to be behind it.
All right.
Okay, actually, if I knew I was going to have enough movement to be behind it, I'm not going to Shield of Faith. I'm just going to move behind it and attack.
Sure, that's fine. 20 is not a hit.
Terrible roll.
22, it's flanked.
It is flanked. Good
I
thing.
get
And you get an extra
+4 when I'm
D6.
flanking.
Yep, and you
So-
get an extra
oh, yeah.
D6, so roll your extra D6 on there.
Sorry, I didn't do like any of my extra damage. I have a bunch of extra damage, so.
Oh yeah, you
we
did
have
you?
Bane,
Yep, you got Bane.
Precision,
Yep, there
and
you
my
go.
Flames of the Faithful. Wow.
14,
So
16,
much
18,
terrible
19.
rolls.
Still up though. Maldronicus.
I'm gonna siphon light from the one that's the other one's. How's the other one looking right now?
The other one is not in good shape at all.
Okay, I'm gonna siphon from the other one and assume that they're probably taking care of that one. Good.
Okay. That is a fort save. Success.
So we'll take half. have, so 2 strength damage.
Yep. So it is -1 to attack and -1 to damage. The one that fell went, and I hate Grease because I never remember this. They can stand up, and then they have to move at half their speed if they don't want to, like, take a chance of falling, right?
No, it's they have to make an acrobatics check of at least 10 in order to be able to move at half their speed. If they fail, they cannot move, and then make a reflex save to see if they once again fall over.
Okay. So acrobatics, I don't have all of its skills filled in, but that's fine. Acrobatics. Nope.
So then he makes reflex to see if he falls over again.
So
I think the DC
he
was
fails.
15.
Yep, he rolled another fucking
So,
2.
When he was getting up, do I get an AO?
No, this is the one that's in the Greet. I don't think you're in range of that one. No, you're not in range of that one.
Okay, I thought I had moved to where I was in 10 feet of wolf.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
And then this one, the other one is going to turn and attack Ra.
You jerk.
Well, I mean, you're right there.
I know.
So it's gonna go full ham on you. 26 to hit.
Yep.
13 piercing, and does 34 beat your CMD?
Yeah.
All right, and then it gets its claws.
Great. Shit.
It's got all the claws.
Yeah, they all hit.
Okay, and you're already grabbed. So, and it takes 2 claw attacks to successfully grab.
I scream out, "This probably won't work!" Ah!
Oh,
Good luck.
all right, let's
That
see.
is how you cast Liberated Command.
Oh,
That's part of the incantation.
This is the best.
Fuck this spell, seriously.
All right. So that took a big chunk out of Ra. Cassius.
Oh, yeah, about that. I guess I'll just...
36 damage, plus 13. First one's a miss, second one's a hit, third one's a hit. And fourth one's a hit. For 1925. They are going quick.
On the bottom one.
Alright. I honestly think Sphinx sees not much of a need to waste any spell points in this combat. So she's going to hang back.
That's fair.
Arabos.
Ra looks injured, right?
Yeah, Ra looks pretty injured. Sphinx can't get over there to her. But the one in front of them looks horrible. It's like, it is gashed to pieces. It has been hurt in all... It's got, like, giant gaping holes in the side of it that are just bleeding out all over the ground.
Okay, and then I know...
Looks like a good gust of wind would probably take it the rest of the way down.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to... tactically come over here. Just in case Ra needs help eventually.
Okay.
And I'll curse the arcane gods for useless liberating command. Nothing.
Zeke? Take a 5-foot step.
Yeah, I don't want to leave flanking now, but...
Yeah. Well, I mean, she can always 5-foot step. But you do have a full round attack at that point.
Alright, so, attack number 1.
Yep, which will be a total of 3 attacks. Because you're hasted. Oh no, actually, yeah, you didn't rage before you were hasted, so that's fine. That is a hit, and that will take down this one.
Then, the attack number 2.
You basically chop off the ass end of it. That will miss.
And then the full base attack bonus.
Yep, the full one. And that will miss. Ra. The one in front of you is down, so you are no longer grappled.
Yeah, I'm gonna use...
In a way, Liberated Command worked.
It was just delayed. You're
Zeke's liberating command.
So I'm
Cast
using
my spell.
my Inquisition as a part of my Inquisition as a free action. I can heal myself, so I'm gonna heal myself and also cast a Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay.
So I'll get a total of 21 HP back.
A lot of selfish healing over there.
Yo, I want to stay alive, okay?
It's fine. Look how easy you down that one.
Yeah.
The other one can't even stand up in the grease.
And then I am going to move there.
All right. Maldronicus.
But I am staying, like, at the moment 5 feet back from it.
I'm just gonna stay by Cassius.
Okay.
Actually just staying by the corpses, honestly.
This one is going to try to stand up again, or is gonna, stand up, and then.
Taking my AO.
Yep. Ugh. That hurts. It doesn't. It does need to move. God damn it. So, fuck. At least it doesn't fall this time.
Almost. One
Yeah,
off.
one off. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't fall this time.
That'll take us to Cassius.
All right. Well, that seems to work fairly well.
This should have been a reasonably, at least, damaging combat to the party. But Grease, MVP of combat.
I was actually reading that spell closer, and it looks like if I grease someone's armor and escape artist check them, they can maybe get out of a grapple. I didn't know grease could do that.
That is 3 hits for 14, 25 points of damage.
Bang, bang.
God, these things are supposed to be just a little scary, and this is like... Aravos. Fucking Grease. Fucking accidental Grease.
I don't know if this is like something I would notice or not, but is it odd that Maldronicus is not in the combat? Like, usually he's up and fighting, right?
He is like usually in the front of the front, in the thick of it.
Can I make some sort of check to see if like he's?
You can give me a shoot me a. Can you whisper me a sense motive?
I can. I think that's in my. I don't know how the command for that.
Or no, just roll me a sense motive. It's fine.
Okay. Sense motive. Do you see that?
Yes.
I whispered it to you. Yeah.
Okay. So, you think that he's probably standing back because after a number of like this party's failures, he's kind of backing off as a leader. That's what you get from your sense motive.
Okay. Foolish or.
Oh, how bad was your sense motive? My bluff is terrible.
It's not versus bluff. He's trying to like rationally determine what you're doing based on your actions.
Oh. Okay, so that doesn't like go against.
It has a flat DC.
I see.
I dismiss my grease.
Okay.
Just give me a pep talk. No, you're doing fine.
Zeke.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I love it. I love that. Aravos, go ahead and take 50 XP for that. Dismissing the grease is awesome.
I look to Pierre. I'm giving living creatures a chance. That one was for you, Pierre.
Full attack.
Okay. Pierre looks over at you and scoffs.
Oh, God!
Damn! Try again. Oh,
Whoa.
God damn! Give me one more D20 roll there. Just slash D20.
Oh,
that'll work.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That is
not an insta kill, but
Oh, he was one off.
yeah, that was 30. That was 20, 20.
Also +1 damage to all those. I'm outside of 10.
Yep.
Oh, I know that last one was much higher.
And then... Oh, this thing is down. It's down.
Damn, Tom, I was hoping you would have gotten 3 crits on it.
That was sad. I hurt one person, barely. Sphinx is going to give them some healing.
I think
What, the tiger lions?
One?
The Aurum
And
Vorax.
bears.
I am shocked
Are
that
these
their
things that would have
acrobatics is
things
better
in its
than that.
stomach?
I think it is. I didn't fill in that part of the character sheet because like
Oh.
acrobatics never comes up in combat except for
Yeah.
this one circumstance.
I feel like any lionoid, anytime I like am using stuff against my party, they all have like such insane acrobatics and shit.
Sphinx is going to use her healing hex on you, Ra.
Mal, I noticed your hesitation in
16.
combat. Don't worry, you're still
I'm back to full.
leading us appropriately, I think. No need to worry about such things.
Mal just like sort of like he wasn't even paying attention. You sort of just start walking up and talking to him, and he just was looking at something else, and he just sort of looks back and he's like, "What?
Sorry,
Oh
you know?
yes, yes, yes. Well,
Yes.
So, Aurum Vorax, you have caught an Aurum Vorax lair. So this actually goes underground.
Oh.
And they do hoard up a few things in here.
Nothing in
Why
their
not?
stomachs, though.
No, they keep their things in here.
Hopefully not.
They
more
will
of them,
occasionally eat things as well, so it's not a bad idea to cut them open for
Well,
maximum
well,
benefit. I'm sure you would just do that anyway, because that's what you've done historically.
Yep.
Easy, cut one open. Ra's like, this looks like fun. I'll cut the other one.
All right.
That's not concerning.
Yeah, I would just like you to note that I am not the one who suggested cutting these animals open. This is quite barbaric.
What?
for
Why? Don't.
Savages.
Just don't do this to me.
Try hard.
Give me my loot generator, you piece of
Right.
shit.
Got a
Oh
little
my
suck
god,
up
I
over
hate when
here.
this happens.
I'm trying to be friends with Pierre, unlike you guys are.
Look here. I saved Pierre's mind. What have you done for Pierre?
What have you done
I've
for Pierre lately?
Whispered sweet nothings in his ear while we're.
I whispered sour somethings in his ear. Yeah, well, I did the friendliest thing of all. I offered him a drink. That's how I know how to be friendly.
You know, for random encounter loot, Donjon is great, except that it works like 1/3 of the time. And there's not really a better loot generator for these random encounters.
While we're waiting, does anyone know how to add +1 to your dodge AC through a buff?
We'll try this.
Nope. Unfortunately.
I got all the other elements for haste except for the dodge bonus AC. I can't get it.
mine works on the buff.
What's the
It's just the.
Yeah,
plus
it's
one?
like,
I don't have a haste buff. I was making.
Oh,
it myself.
you're trying to get specifically a dodge.
Well, yeah, because it won't stack with mage armor and stuff.
Well,
right?
when Steve put it in, he just programmed it to say +1 to AC.
It would stack with mage armor. Why wouldn't it stack with mage armor?
Because if you do +1 to AC, it won't give me +1 to AC because I have +4 with mage armor. It'll just take the +4.
Mm.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's weird.
because AC bonuses don't stack, right? So it's taking it as the game. It's smart in that way that it knows like if I had a shield on and did mage armor, and I said
Yeah,
+4 to AC, it'll only give me +2.
interest. Does that? I mean, it works for mine, but I guess that's because shield is a shield
Deflection
bonus,
or a shield bonus. Yeah.
+4 to shield. So maybe you just say +1 to dodge,
I tried that, didn't work.
+1 to.
You have to
Right.
just, no, you can't use specific bonuses. They don't really matter. You just have to mark them as AC or whatever.
I know, but then mine won't work. Then I'll just have to remember, I guess.
That's weird.
We'll go over it later. All right, so you get a lot of miscellaneous gems here.
Ooh.
Does the actual types of the gems matter at this point, Steve? Or
Not
should we
particularly.
just-
I can total not in the case of what you've got here. So I'll give you your gem total loadout.
I imagine if we ever get like a diamond or an emerald, it's relevant.
Yeah.
Just because there's so many spell components, but
And while we're gathering loot, because those were so easy, I run into their lair in order
There
to loot that
is,
also.
from one of them, there's about 602 gold worth of gems, 1,052 copper, 606 silver, 493 gold, and 66 platinum.
Damn.
A potion with an owl symbol on the top of it, which is obviously potion of owl's wisdom.
Bottled owls.
Obviously.
And a scroll of
I knew
bleed,
that.
which whatever.
Did you say a scroll of weed?
Bleed, yes, a scroll of weed. You roll it up and you smoke it.
Well, Sphinx has to kind of do that to learn spells with her.
Scrolls every day.
12 scrolls every day.
No, what's his face? I must call him Charlie. Sean eats the scrolls, right?
That's right, yeah. Oh, I got it.
Another 648 gold worth of gems on the other one. Potion of Bless Weapon, Potion of Magic Fang, 2 potions of Protection from Chaos, 2 potions of Reduced Person, a Potion of Shillelagh,
Ooh.
Scroll of Darkness, a Scroll of Hold Animal, a Scroll of Read Magic, and a Scroll of Silent Image. 1,580 copper, 773 silver, 488 gold, and 49 platinum. I'm going to post the item parts in the chat here.
I was gonna say, I was like doing my best to keep up, but it's like
No, I realize that
it's
after
impossible with the fucking stupid reset every fucking time.
Yep.
Just use JavaScript, people. It's not fucking hard.
There you go.
That new technology of JavaScript?
Yeah, man. Like we don't have the technology for this on Roll20.
Hey, I'll have you know, their Kickstarter only generated dozens of thousands of dollars, okay? And then they continue to get additional subscription income. That's not a lot of money, Dan. That's not a lot of money. They are flying by the skin of their teeth.
Yep.
And their forums, they spend so much time helping you out when you have problems. It's definitely not 3 days before somebody even says, hey, how do I get into your game to fix it? Then they definitely don't blame you for leaving your music running because they were too lazy to program in if the music has been running for greater than 10 hours, shut it off. Script. Just in case there's that guy running that 10-hour session.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like I spoke too soon. All right. I am going to need perceptions from the party.
Oh.
And
Grow
Dang.
my monster.
You gotta be kidding me. If I have that popped out, I can't reorder shit. Is that true?
That is true.
What the fuck?
Oh, so you can
Yeah.
you can reorder stuff if it's not popped out.
yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Oh,
But it
Jesus
has to not be
Christ.
popped out.
But
If it's popped out, it will
yeah.
not let you drag
I've
it to a
been
place
wondering why I
correctly.
can't fucking reorder that stuff ever. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't sure if it was a new settings thing, and I was like, why is this not letting me reorder?
Okay.
Do you know how much time I
Um,
spent reorganizing things so they're in alphabetical order?
Just retyping everything.
Yeah, I was like copying. I added an extra line, copied and pasted things, and then moved them down. And
Oof.
I was wondering why that never worked. Oh, I'm fucking right now.
Hold on, I'm gonna need grab. This is not expected.
Uh-oh. AKA, everybody run.
Their boss is here, the Rashaka or whatever it was.
I need to make a mini for this character at some point soon.
I respectfully disagree.
Not necessary.
Okay. So Ra, you can barely make out, and I mean like barely make out, that something is moving in the distance, but you cannot see what. But you definitely notice like the grass is moving a little bit. I'm sorry, Cassius, not Ra.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I was like,
yeah.
if I see it, then three of us.
Cassius, you notice that you can just barely notice from the grass that something is like moving in a very specific way
I'll
towards you, but you cannot see anything around it.
What is it, man? Danger?
There's some coming for us. I don't know what it is, but
should we prepare for
right
combat?
up there. Yeah, because I would have had a 31 if that
Yeah,
changes
it's somewhere
anything.
in this general area. I'm going to ping in a couple of different places because you don't have an exact... You just see the changing in the grass.
Yeah, if it, I don't know if the 31 makes any difference on it as opposed to just
the 31 is how you're able to see it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's hoping.
Should we prepare defensive stances? Keep moving?
Well, right now, put all of yourselves on the cart. Let me move the cart to the bottom layer, actually, and then... Oh, okay, move it. Right layer. Hold on. Pull yourself off the cart real quick.
Yep.
I'm going to put the cart on the bottom layer because this tends to be like an ongoing problem. If I don't. Stop. I could accidentally grab you and then I inadvertently throw you on the wrong layer.
How do you move them like that?
Oh, fuck. I hate when this happens. There we go. Okay. So go ahead and move your characters onto the cart as they would be, because that is where you discover this odd movement. Yes, Pierre is trying to like kind of move through the rocks.
You gotta move Sphinx on for us.
He's not out there scouting for us?
Oh yeah, thank
He's
you.
on foot. She's using her tremor sense.
Cassius, man, speak up. What do you think it's dangerous, or should we?
I do my best to try to point out where it's at. Like, I don't know if people will be able to see it, but... Or where I think it's at. Does this remind me at all of the thing I saw when it...
There's nothing here to tell you anything other than that some grass is moving differently.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking
That's literally all you have to work with.
Yes, those are our own boraxes were pretty easy. Should we really be running away?
I don't know what this is.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but...
Yeah, you think we can just outrun this? Seems needless to kill these helpless creatures.
Pierre's like, I don't know what the thing is that's out there.
Should we just
If he's saying something is there, this could be a problem.
Is it the grass is really tall, though, right?
The grass is quite tall through here, yes. That is the advantage that you have here.
I mean, we're by a layer. We should probably get out.
No, you're not. You've moved away from the layer.
Oh, okay. So we were traveling for a while before this showed up.
Yeah.
Okay. If I fly up, can I look into the grass and get a better viewpoint of what might be in there?
Sure. Show me your fly path. Right now, you are not technically in combat. I'll tell you if something specific changes that.
First, I'd like to just like fly up above the cart and look down. Do I see anything yet?
Give me another perception.
Did you ping where I thought I saw the things, like the multiple spots? Okay, I didn't see them. Okay.
And areas
Gotcha.
somewhere around here, here, here. This is like the relative area that you...
And that's a rock formation, or is
nothing
that
better there. This is a rock formation.
Okay.
After you fly, though, I need to make a change here to something. And Okay, carry on. Now I need a will save from the party.
Jesus Christ, the psychic lion. He's been tired of our shit.
I'm not happy about this.
Okay, Ra, you are unaffected. Zeke, you are unaffected. Mel, you are unaffected. Aravos and Cassius. Okay, cool.
No, it's not.
I webbed the entire
All
party.
right, carry on.
Yeah, I don't know if you can, if you want to
Dude,
web over there.
did I feel anything from
grease
that
over
will
there.
save, or
No,
nothing prodding? Okay.
nope.
Okay.
It's not. This is not a spell in any way.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to web or grease or something over there. I don't know if that'll help.
Wow,
but
should I cast something on where we think it is? I can't see it.
I don't know what it is. Don't just throw blind out spells. I don't know what's in there.
What do you want?
What are you talking to, Cassius?
Figured it was a long shot.
You hear
Maybe
nothing back.
sentient.
Probably sees us. I can't imagine that it wouldn't.
Well, I won't cast anything until you.
I need one more perception from the party.
As it is in the cart with us right now.
Oh, Pierre.
Perception, alright.
Who's Whitney T? Can you please select Raw when you make a roll, please? Breaking my immersion. Thank you.
Talking about Whit Joe?
No.
Cassius, what is your intel?
My intel would be a whopping 10.
And Aravos, what is your intel?
19, baby.
10.
Pretty close. Small gap between the two of us.
Pretty much.
A figure appears before you in front of the cart.
No.
It has
Jesus.
a lion-like face and a near human-like build. It is wearing a robe and looks up at the seven of you. Where you're coming from is not a good place.
I agree.
What are you doing here?
We're just trying to get home.
Where is
trying to
home?
Gazarab. For now.
He looks over at you, Aravos.
Whoa. I make eye contact with them. Is there any knowledge check if I know what this is or who this is? Or...
Give me a knowledge the planes.
One of us found out about it before, right?
One of you, yeah. I figured it out. I don't remember who.
I can't remember who or when, so I don't know.
Mal, this is a Rakshasha. They have innate magical abilities. They can detect thoughts of those within a specific range of them. They can change their form. They speak a small number of languages and are very resistant to spells.
Do I know like what their nature tends to be?
They are traditionally very evil creatures.
Oh,
My bro.
What is your business with the things to the north?
I wish
that's
to
good.
understand them. Stop.
Damn it.
Cassius and Arvos, what are you thinking right now?
I have a ring on which protects it against detect thoughts. Does this help?
It does. So he does not detect your surface thoughts.
I'm
Cassius,
thinking about whether or not. Well, I was trying to figure out what the answer he was hoping we would give him is. Hence the sense motive. So that's what would be on my mind at the moment, though.
That you're not really sure what he's trying to get at the moment.
Listen, we just want to go. It's been a long journey. Why must there be confrontation here?
I'm wondering if our goals are the same.
Depends on what your goals are.
My goals are to maintain my life in my land. Whatever it is up there, it's moving.
Into your
It isn't
land.
stopping. Exactly.
Hey,
Are you
what a
allied?
coincidence.
I'm not an ally, but I'm not an...
My
You'll
enemy's
probably
enemy.
consider me an enemy.
Are you allied with those that protects these lands as well? The Dryads and the Shifters?
I care not for either of them.
But
They can do their thing as long as they stay in their place.
I guess we can both agree that we don't. That purple stuff is a problem for all of us.
Yes.
Soon none of us will have a home if we allow it to grow. You know this.
Yes, it's the only reason I haven't scorched you already.
It's... We have important information to stopping it. We have to get it back to home.
Yes, you have bodies with you. Leave
Right.
one for me.
If it doesn't specify, I'm gonna give it one of the rotted ones.
Yes?
Technically, you can go.
Adam,
But
get me out of the
I'm
way.
like very like I'm like looking for like exactly the worst one, very compulsively, sort of like skimming through like.
Absolutely. You can grab out the worst one, and you can hand it over to him.
I kind of like put it way out from the cart
Okay.
and then walk back to the cart.
He'll step out of the cart's way. You're free to go without problem. You have done a better service to yourselves than I think you'll ever know.
Oh, I just like go Pierre.
Alright, Pierre heads off. You can, if you're looking back, you can see in the distance he walks over, picks up the corpse, and then disappears.
That's concerning.
The hell was that?
Like looking over the other corpses and like, okay, it's okay. We still have you. We still have it.
Yeah. I couldn't tell what that thing was. Did you understand what it was? Did you seem to
Damn it.
I've heard stories. I've seen what they can do.
The hell?
What can they do?
I was very sad it wasn't a pack. This is random encounter night. That's what this is. Okay, this is fine. This isn't the bad one. Carry on.
You ask a lot of questions, Erebos.
Well, I mean, you seemed very afraid of it. It didn't seem like there's a lot of us and one of it, and we just willingly gave him one of the subjects Heracles was so eager to examine.
It was a rotted one. It wouldn't have been good for much anyways. We still have the important ones. If someone tries to take these, they will have to go through my sword.
That was a knowledge of planes to know what that was, right?
Yes.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, so the six of you, after some bickering, will arrive back in Kazarum. There are no
Home, sweet home.
further things that bother you. And let's take a short break as you guys arrive, and we will see what develops of the corpses. Back shortly.